trains and how do they get on them? And I do not do trains. So I always direct people to you. I always direct people to you to do trains because I have the attention span of a ant. Do ants have an attention span? Come to my show tonight. I'm talking about them. There you go. Boom. Everyone go follow CG Boomerang Echo right now. Is she over here or over here? On my screen, you're over here, but you might be over here. Go follow her and go to her show tonight. She's going to talk about trains. Perfect. I love that. I'm in Minnesota now. Grew up, school in Springfield. You in front to Springfield, Missouri? Springfield, Massachusetts. My kid wants to go to Springfield, Massachusetts. It's a nice school. It's kind of in a rough area, but it's a pretty school. It's small, Missouri. I went to Cortland, hated it. Perfect timing. I love when that happens. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. So now I love when we can answer questions and we can get people connected with the right people. So CG Boomerang is the right person. I'm gonna run another flash sale of the almond. Missouri is cheaper, probably. Okay, so June, end of June for a meetup event here in New York. This is like central New York, upstate New York, by Utica and Syracuse. If you want to Google it, start looking at dates. And if we are gonna as soon as I get it scheduled, I will let you know because hotels around here for those dates will fill up quickly because there's not a lot of hotels. And also Hodgefest, Hodgepalooza. I'm pretty sure Bowkville is the 5th, 6th, and 7th. So I would like to, but if I'm gonna do like a thing where we all get together and hang out, I want to do it on the 4th, which is a Thursday, so that we can shop Friday, Saturday if we want to. Also, I think it'll be cheaper for people that want to fly in if you fly in on a Thursday than a Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Also, it's wedding season here because New York, we only get 2 months of nice weather. There's 85 weddings every day, every weekend for June and July and half of August. So everything books up fast. So that's why I'm thinking again Thursday. So I'll submit it today and I'll let you know as soon as I plan it. And then Crumb Shot CNY, follow her. That's Sarah. She's going to help me plan it. And so I'll put it on my website. Oh, thank you, CG. CG, thank you so much for being here. You would fly into Syracuse is the closest airport to me. But you could also fly into Albany and it'd only be like an hour drive, hour and a half. And it's probably half the price to fly into Albany because Syracuse is small. Or you could fly into Rochester or Buffalo. But if you fly into Rochester, it's an hour and a half drive. Buffalo, Albany's an hour and a half drive. Syracuse is 45 minutes. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Either way, you're going to have to make a drive. There's no which is kind of a pain if you're going to fly into because you're going to have to rent a car or carpool because if you get we don't have Ubers around here. You could probably order an Uber, but it'll probably be like a couple $100 to get an Uber from any airport to me where I am. Very rural. How much do y'all yeah, how much do you love me? We're about to find out because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Loves me, how much he's going to spend. That's funny. How much do you love me? How much is this going to cost me? Exactly. Red circles in the chat. But I'm really going to do it though. And that means that I'm going to just take a lot of, I'm just going to drink a lot so that I can hug you all for 2 days. Just kidding. No hugging. Don't touch me. It'll be fun. Cherry will hug all of you for me. I'm just going to walk around with Cherry attached to my side. And every time someone comes at me, I'm just going to throw Cherry at you. Hug her. You're passing the hugs to Brie. Oh, shit. All right. This is going to be 3 of us all the time. You're just going to pass them to Brie. There you go. Brie will give hugs. Brie will hug all of you. I love that. I feel like Ho will hug you too. Ho's a hugger. Brie's a hugger. Cherry's a hugger too, she says. I'm not. Don't touch me. I'm just kidding. I'll hug all of you. I think you'll be surprised How many hugs I give? Hug the shit out of all of you. I'm just gonna be drunk. That's why. Just kidding. I'm not gonna be drunk. I did. I hug people. You're a cactus. Same, Elizabeth. I got my hug, so I don't bother anymore. I love you. Little X. I'll come. My hubs loves to watch car racing there. There you go. Come watch some racing. Utica Rome Speedway. They race on Friday nights now instead of Sundays, so they'll be racing. And or does he like watching the horse track? Either way, there will be racing in June. You can watch dirt track racing or you can watch horse racing right where we are. So if you need to entice the men in your life to come hang out, they can go to the casino, they can go dirt. Can I eat chili while I watch this racing? Thank you for your purchases out of my buy it now. Thank you for talking to me. I want some chili too. I didn't want to have a. Oh, I feel like probably, right? Do you put beans in chili? Isn't it like real chili doesn't have beans in it? I put beans in my chili. I like white chicken chili too. With like the cannellini beans, avocado. Steve doesn't eat beans. Really? Any kind of beans? It's interesting. Definitely no hugs. Exactly. Chili soup. That sounds good. I got a haircut. Your haircut on my birthday. He doesn't eat any vegetables but corn and potatoes. Beans aren't a vegetable, are they? Beans grow on a tree. Bush? Where do beans come from? It's a legume. So it grows on a bush? Nat's a teacher and she wants to kill me right now. They grow on a vine? Out of the ground? In the ground? Have you ever... I know, like, I've never seen where beans come from. I'm dead. Oh, a beanstalk. I thought that was just a made up thing. My interview was awesome. Thank you so much. In a pod, I've seen pea pods. Thank you for your purchase of my sticker. It's not hoarding if it's cool shit. The magic beanstalks are they alternate. They do corn one year and then soy the next. Soybeans. So does that? Yeah, they're growing a bush though. So do all beans grow on a bush? Because soybeans grow on a bush. All this bush talk in the ground. Pecan trees? Why did I not think about the fact that pecan doesn't just come from the grocery store? It grows on a tree? I'm not this stupid, I swear. I'm having a moment. Don't ask me any other questions. How about this guy the other day? Can I tell you? I think that they're trying to scam me. Okay, my chat froze. That's 3 times that my chats froze. Silver drip. Okay. This guy the other day. Okay. So it's a friend of mine's friend who was messaging me on Saturday, and I have to go to Brockport, so whatever. But he was like, "We're gonna have little weenie and pizza and chili. Do you eat any of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I eat everything." And then he's like, "I have beer if you want beer, or do you want me to get you wine?" And I was like, I drink beer. It's fine, right? So then he said, what was the third question? He said, "I need my hair cut. Have you ever cut hair?" And I was like, "No, I've never cut hair." And then he was like, "You'll be fine." Okay. So at first, like as they were going, I thought maybe you were just trying to like be nice. And then I was like, this is really sexist. Why do you assume I don't eat anything and that I would need wine? And now that I'll cut your hair. And so I met this man once and he's a friend. of a friend, not a yeah, cut the shit out of it. I will. He's probably just cheap. But maybe I just felt like the way he was speaking to me is like he's never talked to a girl before. And you're bald now. Exactly. I know. The way he was talking to me was like he's just never spoken to a woman. And he was like, I have beer, but do you want wine?" Like, "No, beer's fine." "Oh, we only have like meat." "You have a creeper account now? Who are you? Are you this guy?" "Brian, is this you?" This guy's name's Brian. Calm your tits. Men are stupid. Facts. Men are stupid. But yeah. Oh, it's LVB. I love you. I love burn. I need to get a burner account. No, I talk so much shit. This guy did say that I could use his account to talk shit to other people though, if I wanted to. And you know what's funny? So he I'm sure you're very nice. New York is so dry. Need a massage. I do feel better after I got my facial though. You tagged him, see if it's me. He said nope. Silver drip. Kenny, my skin looks amazing. Thank you. I feel refreshed. This is my best costume. Hi, Beanie Bee. I do feel refreshed. It freezes when I'm watching too. It's like a new glitch. And so I'll be sitting here. You know what Cole said to me? Yesterday, he was asking me something and he was like, Mom. And he said something and I didn't answer. And he goes, Mom. And I didn't answer. And he goes, Is this thing on? And I was like, That's hilarious. And he said it's a streamer thing. And so I have no printer trays. Guess what? I saw an auction in Pennsylvania and I had like 10 printer trays and they went for $7.50 each. But I didn't want to drive there. It was 4.5 hours away. But yeah, so he said, Is this thing on? And I laughed and I said, That's hilarious. And he said, It's a streamer thing. Like he watches streamers on YouTube and they like if the chat isn't moving or whatever, he goes, Hello, is this thing on? And so now I'm gonna do that to you guys if you aren't talking in my chat. Hello? Is this thing on? Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. I gave away a lot more today than I was planning on, but I also didn't plan on talking this much. But I love you guys and I want to hang out a little bit longer before I start work. I am gonna go. I'm gonna start traveling again. I'm gonna start traveling again though, because I do want to get out of the house. I haven't been out of my house in over a year. And I think I'm gonna go to Texas soon. Wait, how close are you two? Let me check. Anyone else want me to stalk you on my Find My? Because I just like look up where you guys are. Ho's in bed. Shag turned hers off. I feel like she might be up to some shit. Oh wait, no, she turned it back on? Nope, that's Monica. Shag turned hers off. I feel like she's trucking somewhere with that dude. She's in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I'm going to go by San Antonio. She does need hers on. She's meeting random truckers and I mean, she's just living the life. I love it for her. It's 2 hours. Okay. Closer to you. Or I'm going by yeah, it would be by San Antonio. You go to San Antonio a lot? Okay. 13 Becky, your picture looks very familiar. Probably I would say springtime, maybe April. I'm planning on Texas. Oh, Maddie's in